if you want to make it a part of your life and you don't want to waste too much money on chocolates, then really, like for instance, this is 70 rand where I buy it. I think it's a bit cheaper in some other shops, but it's 70 rand where I buy it, or 75. This packet is 110 rand what I paid for. Now you can make quite a lot of chocolate out of this, versus this I finish very quickly. So I love it though, don't get me wrong. But if you want to make raw chocolate a part of your life, then making it yourself not only becomes cheaper, but it's portable. You know, you can travel with your chocolates, and I put them in a little bit of Tupperware. I pack them in Tupperware, the cocoa powder and my coconut oil and my sweetener, and I can make chocolate wherever I am. I can make it on the plane even. Chuk, 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 yum, yum. And kids are happy, mommy is happy, everyone is happy, and there's no pimples. What I have here today is raw cocoa powder. You get them anywhere in health stores. This is Nature's Choice. They are known for their health products, but you can buy any cocoa as long as it says raw cocoa. You do not want the normal cocoa, the cooked one. As I was during the lockdown, I switched over to normal cocoa, or normal chocolates, the vegan sugar-free ones. And I started to get little pimples on my chin. Small pimples, you know, the ones that you would say, it's just, you know, the once a month thing. It's not real pimples, or it's hormonal. Turned out it's not. So 3 days after switching back to my raw chocolate, all my pimples disappeared. So I'm back to my raw chocolate. I will not go off it again. I thought just eating vegan sugar-free chocolate would be good for me, but turns out, pimples. So when I make raw chocolate, super simple. It's only 3 ingredients. You use coconut oil, raw honey, okay? Or anyway, just the honey from the farm. You don't want that sugary honey that you buy in the bottles that they put over your waffles. You want proper honey from the farm, and then raw cocoa. Raw cocoa, raw honey, please, raw cocoa, and coconut oil. Then the nice thing about this recipe is you don't have to even memorize the recipe. It is literally 1 to 1 to 1. So you have a 1/3 cup of raw cocoa powder, a 1/3 cup of coconut oil, a 1/3 cup of your raw honey, or you can use maple syrup if it's 100% maple syrup. You can use xylitol. I actually prefer, or agave. I prefer something more liquidy. This specific honey that I've got here is really nice, but it is a bit hard in a way. It's not nice and runny. And then your chocolate you might bite into the chocolate and the top part is bitter and the bottom part is sweet, 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 and you don't want that. Today I do have the little shapes with me to show you what can be done, but honestly, I'm going to make it the way that I make it when I've got an emergency attack for chocolate, where I need it now. I don't have time to wait. Literally, a teaspoon, scoop your coconut oil. I'm not going to take too much. You don't need that much. It's a strong chocolate, you know. If you love cocoa, then really you just need a little bit, if it's raw cocoa, to get that urge for cocoa, the satisfaction for cocoa. You just need a little bit of chocolate to satisfy you. Take 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of, let me first do the raw cocoa powder. Okay, so you take equal amounts of each. It's not a proper teaspoon, you know, like you would use in the kitchen. This is just a random teaspoon here in the bush, so. Okay, maybe I've got a bit too much now, yeah. Okay, a teaspoon of coconut oil, teaspoon of raw cocoa, once again, and a teaspoon of raw honey. This one is quite thick, as you can see. It doesn't just run. You want something that's runny. Like I like agave, things like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit less honey, and then I'll add hot water for the rest of the teaspoon, if you know what I mean. So I take about half a teaspoon of raw honey, half a teaspoon of hot water, just so that the honey spreads more easily. You don't want to eat the chocolate and get that bitter taste and sweet separate. You want it all to be mixed nicely, equal taste in your chocolate. And if you have a chocolate attack, this is it. There, you got it, you know. If I leave this now indoors, if it's of course not a hot day indoors, then this will be nice and firm soon, like a chocolate. Otherwise, I just eat it like this. But otherwise, you can put it in your shapes, like I've got the silicone shapes, and I put it in the fridge or the freezer, and I'm sorted. So yes, something I would like to say about raw chocolates, it's good for your skin. It's really good for your skin. It gives you, it's almost like coffee in a way, it gives you a lot of energy, aliveness. I get a nice clarity of mind with it. And I don't think it's really because it's giving you clarity of mind. I think it just gives you that energy, almost like coffee. You can also add vanilla essence. I didn't pack that for the bush. It's not worth it for me. But look here, if you take one bite of this, your chocolate craving is gone for the day. And if you want, you can make a little bit more, put them in the shapes. And you've got chocolates for your kids around when they want chocolate. Kids love it. So let me know if you try it. Let me know how it goes. It's nice to have something where you can enjoy it, but you feel good about your health, you feel good about your skin, you feel good about your body. Give it a shot.